We'll be ready for Thanksgiving next week, right? What? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Thanksgiving is next week, right? I'm just checking to make sure everything's okay. No. Thanksgiving is always at your aunt and uncle's house. Oh, I told you, didn't I? My sister's away this year on a family vacation with her children. No, you never told me that. And we go to my relatives every year. I guess I'm getting old. Did I not tell you? But I've already told everyone. I can't just cancel it now and ruin everyone's big Thanksgiving celebration. Don't make it sound like it's my fault. Besides, don't you know people make reservations months in advance? You can't get a good turkey now. It's too expensive. I've never prepared anything before, you know. Well, let's just make sure we get it right. I can't arrange everything now. I've got work to do. But you have to do it. Thanksgiving is a day for family bonding. And you're responsible for the food. Grace, wait a minute. You'll have to come over in the morning and do the decorating too. I'll make it look like I did it, though. I won't forgive you if you do any funny decorations. I just got a text from your mother. What is she thinking? What's with that tone? She's probably thinking about her family more than you are. It's about Thanksgiving. Did you know about it? I've spent time with your family every year, so why not go to my mom's house this year? You knew and you didn't tell me? Don't you understand how much preparation is required? It's your fault for not asking my mom if it's okay to go back this year. I just didn't know because I never prepared for it. I've always just been invited. Why don't you at least help me? Thanksgiving is supposed to be a family affair. I can't do that. I'm busy with work. I'm working too. Your work doesn't pay much, and you're just chatting at home. You don't have to say it like that. You're always on the phone or in front of the computer or just hanging out. Anyway, I've got a new client. I haven't met him yet, but the manager assigned me to him. Assigned you? Why? I don't know. Apparently, he's from here, and he came back recently. What? Does that mean... What's his name? I don't know, but I heard he's good looking. Well, collaboration products are only good if there's a buzz about them. All right, I'm off to the casino to get into the swing of things. Again? Stop it. Don't you have better things to do with your money? Don't tell me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you to stop gambling. What do you know about it? You said your salary might go down because you didn't get any contracts last month. So I'm worried. What the heck? You don't know anything. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not saying that, but don't waste your money. Shut up. All you do is complain. I just want you to think a little bit about the family budget. But anyway, can't you talk to your mother about Thanksgiving? At least tell her to prepare for it too. Tell her what? You're my wife. You're the one who has to do it. I will, but your mother wants me to do all the arrangements and cooking, and that's a little difficult. She's right. The relatives are coming. You're the one who has to prepare for them. Now you want me to do everything. What am I going to do about work? You're supposed to do everything. Don't be selfish and just skip work. I'm not being selfish. Do you know how hard it is to arrange for a turkey right now?
You have no idea how far in advance we all have to prepare.
I know. But if you'd taken better care of Thanksgiving and my family, you'd have figured it out sooner.
You sound just like your mother.
Of course I do. And you better cook something elaborate. We can't serve your skimpy dishes or anything like that at the family gathering.
Why don't you take my side? I'm your wife, aren't I?
I'm being such a sweet husband to point out what you're supposed to do.
Sweet husband? Then listen to my side of the story a little.
Mom is not wrong. You're selfish.
I'm asking you. I've always kind of thought that you seem like a mama's boy.
Isn't that normal? It's your fault for not listening to my mom, even though you're my wife.
That's too one-sided.
I'll say what I've been thinking too. Don't talk bad about Mom. Up until now, I've been on your side because you're just a new wife. But you've been a wife for 3 years now, right? Have more respect for my mom.
What the heck is that? You want me to respect her unconditionally and listen to her?
Well, that's what it means. I mean, that's normal. She's your mother-in-law.
I can't believe it. You're a total mama's boy, you know that?
Are you saying I'm a mama's boy just because things got bad for you? I'm going to be honest from now on, so don't expect me to cover for you.
I thought you were on my side despite your harsh words.
Too bad. I'm on Mom's side.
So,
what are you going to do in the end? Get ready for Thanksgiving, all right?
can't we just go a little late?
You're supposed to be there from the beginning. If you can't do it, quit your job. It's just an extension of your playtime.
That's too much. You don't even know much about my job.
I'm not interested. You just listen to what people have to say and give them some random advice, right?
What do you mean by random?
I don't care. Anyway, you'll be dealing with relatives all day on Thanksgiving.
I'll try to coordinate work for the day.
You should have done that from the beginning. I should have married a more useful wife.
Are you serious? That's terrible.
You think you're a doomed heroine? You're overreacting just like that. Well, I'm busy, so don't bother texting me.
After all, he didn't like that I was working. I've been putting my family first, not to neglect my housework. I am Stella, a 28-year-old housewife. Anthony, who has been married for 4 years with me, works in the product development department of a major supermarket. Frankly speaking, his salary is low and life is tough, so I work too. I work as a consultant and mental counselor for a private store. Recently, I have more and more clients and I'm getting busier. Anthony doesn't seem interested. His cold attitude and outbursts have been coming out little by little since we got married, and it's getting worse. We can't stay newlyweds forever, and I thought that was the way it was going to be and I put up with it. But it wasn't. I am still shocked to find out that there is no one on my side. My mother-in-law Grace used to be kind to me, but her attitude has changed since we got married. She complains about everything. Anthony is her only son who was born when Grace was quite old, so she must love him very much. After my father-in-law passed away, Anthony's attitude became even worse. He has been harassing me about communication like this. And once, he even complained for an hour about the food I cooked. Am I the only one who thinks they are crazy? But after this, a more shocking development left me speechless.
Where are you playing around when you're supposed to be home all the time?
I'm out of the house for work.
The living room is clean, but do you clean upstairs?
What? Living room and upstairs? Where are you?
I'm at your house.
My house? How did you get in?
Anthony gave me a spare key. I've been here many times, didn't you know? Maybe you just didn't listen to him.
I didn't know about that. I don't want you coming in and out without telling me.
Anthony says it's okay, so it's no problem. Would it be bad if I came? You're not hiding anything from Anthony, are you?
That's not it. Haven't you heard of the word privacy?
I came here to pick out clothes for him because you're a useless wife, so he could wear it to Thanksgiving. But there's nothing good here.
He buys his own clothes.
Really? Maybe he's not looking hard enough. I'd better take a look at your clothes too. It would be embarrassing if you came here in a strange outfit.
Please don't do that. I'll do it myself.
Oh, what's this?
What?
It's the closet. I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts.
I don't think there's anything particularly funny in there.
There are some clothes in the back that smell musty. What are these old designs? And even these raggedy shoes and bags?
Oh wait, don't touch them.
Are you keeping all of these just to annoy Anthony?
It's not like that. It's not about money.
A woman wearing something like these is embarrassing to go out with. I feel sorry for him.
I don't care what you say about me. Anyway, please stop it already.
Oh, you have quite a few accessories. You have some cheeky so-so jewelry too.
Grace, I think it's time for you to leave.
You're trying to tell me to go home? Oh, aren't you scary? How dare you tell me to leave your home when I came here to help? Anthony would never say that.
I'm sorry, but I'm working and you're distracting me.
Oh, and those hamburgers in the kitchen? Did you make them?
Yes, I did.
It was unbelievably bad. It's like garbage. Having a wife who can't cook is the worst. I felt like I was being fed poison. I was so surprised, so I threw it out.
What? How could you throw it away?
I made you dinner instead. I'm sure Anthony misses his mother's cooking, and he'll be very happy.
That's enough. I understand.
Speaking of throwing things out, I threw out all the raggedy clothes, shoes, and bags I found in the closet a while ago. I put them all in the garbage.
No way. You already took them out? Go get them back right now, please.
It feels so good to hear the word please from you. But it's too late now. That's what happens when you have a bad attitude.
It's not too late. It's only been a few minutes since you looked in my closet, right?
A garbage truck was just passing by the house, so I stopped him and told him to get rid of them.
Why on earth did you do that?
It was too dirty, so I cleaned it up for you.
Don't do things on your own with my stuff.
Normally, you would have thanked me. You're a child with no common sense.
It was important to me.
Your room is always a mess because you don't throw things away like that. Oh, a Louis Vuitton bag, some Gucci stuff, and some accessories. I'll take these. They don't suit you, you know.
You can't just take things without permission. You're just a thief.
We're family. Speaking of family, are you sure you've made all the arrangements for Thanksgiving?
I had to move my work around and I managed to arrange the turkey.
Why are you always talking rude to me? Be at my house at 7 and start cleaning.
Start with the cleaning? Okay.
You're going to have to do it eventually. So why don't you just start from the beginning? We won't feel bad about it. Oh, and tell the relatives that you prepared it with me. I won't let it go if you say something otherwise.
Hey, where are you? I thought I could use a little help.
What? Preparation is a woman's job, right?
Grace left just when I got here. If I had to do it all by myself, I'd never make it in time. Some of us have to pick up the relatives.
My mom is with me right now.
Are you two alone? What are you guys doing?
She helped me get ready, and Thanksgiving is in the afternoon, right? So we're just relaxing, having some coffee at a cafe, just the two of us.
What? I'm so busy that I don't even have time to sit down.
Don't try to exaggerate how busy you are. It's the same as saying you're useless.
I can't believe you said that. I do all the shopping, cooking, and decorating, you know.
You're doing just fine. You've been able to slack all the housework for a few years. Besides, I'm going to pick up the stuff you picked out for me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, my mom said she felt sorry for me because my clothes are so cheap. She said, don't worry about the money, just get what you want.
Oh, right. Why don't you just buy them tomorrow on Black Friday?
My mom picked out some clothes and shoes for me, and they're really nice.
Well, I hope your mother paid for them.
I bought them with your credit card. It was a great idea of my mom.
What's that supposed to mean?
She gave me your credit card because you're not very good at keeping. Even though your name is on the card, I showed the shop staff we're a married couple and it was no problem.
I can't believe that.
I borrowed it while you were sleeping. You're too dumb to know.
How about the PIN number?
Yeah, it's your parents' wedding anniversary, right? So it's our wedding anniversary.
You're lying. What the heck were you thinking?
Shut up. You're living on my earnings. Considering all the hard work I put in to support you, at the end of the day, it's all the same family money, right?
That's disgusting. It's too much. If I'd known you were like this, I never would have married you.
I'm glad we're on the same page. I wouldn't have married you if I knew you were such a useless wife. Hey, the food isn't even done. Where are you?
I had to pick someone up.
You're so slow at everything. We're going to have relatives over, you know that.
Don't worry. I just have to put them on dishes.
You've got rotten eyes and a rotten tongue. How can you serve such a bad, easy dish at an important family gathering? We can't serve your bad food on Thanksgiving Day.
No, it's because it's not ready yet.
Mom got so mad that she threw out all the food.
I didn't cook any of it.
What?
I asked my brother to cook. Did you try it?
You're a terrible wife. You don't even cook. There's no way I'd eat that garbage. And what do you mean you had your brother cook?
You know what my brother does, right?
I don't know what your family does.
You're kidding. He's a cook.
That little guy, right? He's a cook?
You're a real pain in the neck, you know that? I know the turkey was hard to get. I thought it would also be good for your product development.
Huh? How can your useless brother's cooking be of any use to me?
I can't believe you haven't noticed yet. I asked my brother about it, and he said you two haven't met, and that the communication was very administrative. That's because you didn't know.
So what? I don't see what you're talking about. You've got to talk to me in a way that people can understand.
You said you were discussing a new collaboration, right? It's a big project and it's going to be good for the company's profit.
Yeah, so? What are you talking about?
I told my brother that I was worried about your performance at work. And he was worried about you and said he wanted everyone to eat good food. He said he was thinking of collaborating with you.
What? He said we should meet up sometime.
You said to my brother that you've had the food before and that it was delicious, right?
I mean, you could tell that from the photos and documents, right? But the name, it is different.
That's because I was adopted to take over my uncle's restaurant. We've talked about this.
I don't remember every word you say. Are you even on your way here?
You threw it away, didn't you? You can't take that back now.
Mom ordered all the food. It's all here. We can tell them the reason why it tastes different is because you messed it up.
No. I know what I taste. He even prepped it yesterday and delivered it to me. He's been standing next to me right now looking at this text.
No. My mom made me do it. I had to.
Is that supposed to be an excuse for my brother? That's hilarious. Don't worry. He's saying he's not going to bother you anymore.
What? What am I supposed to say to my company?
Oh, you said the company's future was at stake, right? That's not good. And they thought they were doing it for me. But now they know you and I are no longer related. They're not going to push it. They want to work with someone who cares more about food.
What do you mean no longer related?
I've been thinking about it for a while, but I've made up my mind. It's a perfect timing. I've put up with a lot, but I can't take it anymore. I'm divorcing you.
Well, a divorce is fine with me, but it's not fine with you, is it? How are you going to make a living?
That's exactly what I'm going to say. Do you really think you can make a living on your meager earnings?
Huh? Of course I can.
It proves that you think I'm stupid and that you haven't been listening to me. I make more than twice as much as you do. You're the one who's going to be in trouble if we get divorced.
What are you talking about? You don't make that much.
No, I do.
All you do is talk.
Oh, so now you're interested? It's a little late for that, but I'll tell you. I do some talking and consulting, but I also coach and do corporate consulting.
I didn't know. You've got your hands in so many different fields. Stella, divorce is a joke. I love you.
You're just going to flip out now? You're acting like garbage. Oh, my brother's already making a call. He said he won't sign the contract with your company.
You're kidding me. Stop it, please.
I won't stop it. I know how he feels. There's not a single cook who wouldn't be pissed off at something like this.
Don't say that. I'm gonna get fired.
Well, it was going to happen sooner or later. The person who is supposed to tell you about the restaurant's charms doesn't eat the food, doesn't know the history, doesn't know what to recommend. You don't even know what the chef looks like.
It's Thanksgiving, right? We're both a little stressed out from our usual stress. Let's make up and eat something delicious. What do you say?
I refuse. You're making me look bad.
No, it's Mom's fault. It's not my fault. Mom told me to throw it away because it looked bad.
You're such a twisted mama's boy. Aren't you embarrassed?
You're jealous because I get along with Mom, right? But we've grown closer as a family, haven't we? I'll take better care of you from now on.
Huh? Jealous? Are you stupid? I can't even say anything.
You don't have to go to my mom's house anymore. We can live happily together again.
I'm going to throw up. I've decided I'm getting a divorce. I've even consulted a lawyer.
What? Why? I'm not getting a divorce.
And I'm usually coaching that law firm. They're all on my side. If you don't agree, I'll divorce you even if I have to go to court. I'm prepared to do that much.
Wait a minute. I don't want to. I might lose my job.
I think you deserve it. I'm going to file for alimony for all of your verbal abuse of me. And I'm going to demand full reimbursement for all the money on my credit card that you spent today.
I can't pay you. I don't have any money.
I don't care. Why don't you take responsibility for your actions? You're a grown man, aren't you?
I know. You can charge it to my mom. It's not my fault.
You're kidding me. I don't know what you're talking about. But don't worry, I'll charge your mother too.
What? My mom? She's asking what you're charging her for.
Alimony and damages. She threw a lot of my stuff away on her own because it's old. I had all my things, including my mother's mementos, that were very important to me. I'll ask her to return everything she took, even the things she said she'd use.
Stella, please, forgive me. I apologize.
It's too late for that now. Why don't you ask your mother to comfort you?
Stella, I love you. I can't do this without you. Please, believe me.
It's gross and impossible. Oh, and your mother's cooking is very bad. I was so surprised. I've been called a messed up wife and a garbage cook all these years, but it's definitely better than your mother's. I'm a certified sanitation supervisor and a certified chef.
You have those certifications?
I guess I won't have any trouble finding a job no matter how things turn out.
Stella, forgive me. Please help me.
Can you talk to the lawyer for the rest? You're annoying me, so I'll block you. Bye. Scum parent and a son with rotten eyes and tongue. Get along well with each other for a long time. The contract between my brother and the company was canceled. Anthony took the blame and took a pay cut. He couldn't fight my divorce because he didn't have enough money. He could only get a court-appointed lawyer, and he paid what he was asked for. So soon after, Anthony and I were officially divorced. I am also claiming $15,000 in alimony, an additional $15,000 in damages from Grace. Anthony was not fired from his job, but he quit after that because he couldn't stay there. He is now an alcoholic and has entered an institution. The company's workers gave him cold looks. He couldn't stand it and he just had to drink. Half of his severance pay went to me and half to his treatment. Grace sold everything she could sell and lost her house. She's living poor, working part-time at a lowly hourly wage for senior citizen. Once I saw her begging to get some expired food at a supermarket that was about to be thrown away. It's ironic what happens to people who waste food. I have just bought a new studio apartment and am living a comfortable life. I've been working hard at my job and also started my career as a gourmet Instagrammer. I introduce various restaurants and publish simple, tasty, and attractive home-cooked meals with recipes. I enjoy doing it. I'm even planning to open a counseling cafe in collaboration with my brother's cooking. While expanding various possibilities, I'm going to live happily looking forward to the future.